Welcome back, friends, followers and transients, to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles with me, Vapor. Okay, so we got off to a very good start, I think. So we're just going to kind of continue from where we left off. We've had a dragon, we've had no Vikings yet. I don't suppose we're going to see any straight away. The bug that we were having where we couldn't close some of these screens... oh, it might have been fixed. I was going to say, I did raise it with Pete, one of the developers, and he did say he would have a look at it, but maybe it's been patched. It looks like it has been. That was pretty quick. Amazing. I do love it when developers respond really quick to stuff. Okay, so what are we waiting on? We're waiting on this granary to be built, so let's speed the game up. Just while we're kind of waiting, I thought I would give a little bit of a shout out to one of my friends on YouTube. That'll be Murphy Plays. He's currently got a series on Kingdoms and Castles as well. He's still relatively new to YouTube, but I suggest you go and check him out. The link for his channel is in the description. It's right at the very bottom with a few other people that I also enjoy watching and actually collaborating with. And there will be more collaborations over the coming months, I would think. So watch out for that, because the vapor you get right now in these videos and the vapor you get when I have other people to talk to is, let's say it's quite contrasting. I kind of unleash myself a little bit. So for those of you that think I'm quite relaxed, he does get a little bit more intense. Anyway, ready for that shameless plugging. So what are we going to do now? So we've got stone coming through, we've got some wood, we've got the storage going. So I think food... Let's have a see. Eaten by homes. So it looks like we're getting to a better position. And this area here makes some fantastic farmland. So that's probably where we want to expand to next. But we've only got 3 people. So let's have a look at building some cottages. But what I think we'll do is we'll chop down some of these just to kind of make a little bit of space. Because I would like to kind of build in this sort of area if possible. So while they kind of work through that, let me think. I reckon. Depends how we want to do this. I think if we do something like this, I don't want to put 4 in straight away, and have them back to back. We can run a little bit of a road round them and have a market and some of the other things that they need. But this is going to give us quite a few more people, so while we're doing that, we will plan in a farm. Let me see. Could use this here and then that there, and it'll leave a little bit of space. I think we will, because we're definitely going to need more food. I don't really like building too much in advance like this, because if something goes wrong, your workers are kind of not free just to kind of roam around and help out deal with things such as fires. But I think that should be quite safe. What have we got going on here? So good day. No one available to build it, we know that. Now my population is increasing, which means Vikings at some point. So I guess we need to build up our stone and wood supplies. That would probably be a very good thing. In fact, that's a good spot for another quarry right there. I mean, we could build another one on the side of here. Let's have a look at that as well. Yep. Let's whack one there. I'm not too sure which way they're going to walk, so I'm not too bothered about the road. Let me think about this. That one, road. Oh no, not put a market square in, aren't we? So market square. Hey, that isn't a bit of an awkward place. Actually, let's not bother with that. We'll put one up here. So food is looking good. How full are you? Not too bad. Right, we're currently playing on top speed. We have 42 beds available, 30 people currently. But these are going to want more things. They don't have a well, so that's going to upset them. That's fine. We could probably do with building another well over this way. Let's try and... I don't mind a little bit of an overlap. Let's try and cover everything as much as we can. Let's put one there. They usually, yeah, they do. They get instant happiness from that, which is brilliant. We're going to need to make some charcoal at some point. I don't know if they've done it yet or not, but they were looking at rebalancing how much charcoal is made and how much homes use and things like that. Because I've always found that... Oh, let me stop what I'm talking about. These are flooded farms. So these ones, the blue, are the ones that are not going to produce any food at all this season. So you've got to be very wary of that. So we're going to lose quite a lot of food. But yeah, as I was saying, the the charcoal production, it just never seems sufficient, and you end up having lots and lots of charcoal burners around trying to keep up with the demand of homes and the blacksmith. So yeah, it's just something to be aware of. But I am pretty sure they said they were going to be working on that. Right, so we got both houses up. I think once we go over the 50 mark, that usually invites Vikings, so we have to be kind of wary of that. What do we need for this? I forget. Gold. So we're going to need a treasure room. Okay, that's fine. Just kind of waiting for people to do everything they're supposed to be doing. Are we short on resources? Not really. I was hoping someone would come and chop this down. So we've got 6 more people. Okay, it has not yet. So that's not making them very happy. Well, I kind of knew that. But I think we can get a nice market square in here. And I'm just thinking, if I take the well from here, we could probably work this out quite well. Oh, I've done it again. Said well and well. I need to expand my vocabulary a little bit more, I think. Unless we put it here. Yeah, let's go with that. Then we can move the well to about there. And then we can get rid of that one. And we can run a road down this side. And oh no, we can't do it down that side because of the rock. It's too close. Well, we don't need to do double houses, I suppose. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical. I do get a little bit obsessive with stuff like that. Put one of those weird little roads in there. Excellent. So we've got quite a lot of people now. They've chopped down that tree, which is what we wanted. So we're going to whack in another quarry. Perfect. This stockpile's probably doing okay for the moment, but I am going to put another small one in. Excellent. And once they've all finished doing what they're doing, I'll be able to see exactly how many spare people I have. I thought this held more. 450. Is this one full? Not quite. Okay. Yes, I know there is some unhappiness. Not a problem. Right, we have 7 spare people currently. That's fine. So these now have the town square, which is making them a little bit happier. Although the overall happiness, no churches or libraries. Need gold. I don't really want to build a church because it takes an awful lot of resources. So we're going to need to build a treasure room. And we're going to build this kind of around here somewhere. I don't know if we can attach it to the side. I think we'll put it there. Excellent. And then we can start taxing the people. The thing is, you have to get your population up to make taxing worthwhile. Because once you start putting archer towers in and things like that, the maintenance for the soldiers do cost quite a bit of money. So that kind of forces you to expand your population, which then increases the likelihood of Vikings coming in. This is the sort of area I want to protect first, because if they start taking my farmers, that's going to be quite annoying. Right, okay. I'm thinking to kind of build a wall. I don't want to waste some of these resources. I think we'll go with... I'm not going to go really high with these because the odds are they're going to get destroyed. And we'll lose everything. Let's have a... It won't let me place one on top at the moment. We haven't got what we need. Just to see the radius. Okay, that's up. We will switch to 1 gold. So that's going to give us 16 gold a year currently. Oh, and it's now on fire. We literally just built it and it's going to burn down. We don't even have a well over there, do we? No. Oh, look at that. I love this game so much. Right. Let's chuck a well over here. No, that's not a well. Let's put one there. Probably not the best place, actually. Let's try that again. There we go. So now we're waiting for stone, but we do have 2 of these up and running. Let's just quickly switch these. Right, this is where all our stone just went. I could take the top one off. That will free up a little bit of stone. Here comes all the food. Is this full? It is. We're overproducing now as well. Let's have a see. 200 food and we're only eating 98. Well, we could potentially increase our population. There is that option. A risky option, but it is an option nonetheless. The reason I say it's risky is because we're going to get Vikings coming in. We're going to be woefully unprepared. Oh, another fire. That is within the range of the well. Just thinking that road isn't actually built in the best of places. So let's... I don't know how much the library takes from a space point of view. It's one of the newer things, so I'm not like 100% on that one yet. So we're just still waiting for stone. You think these two quarries would be pumping out quite enough, especially at the speed that I'm playing the game. Hopefully. So we're going to be losing some food. Lost to exposure. And we're probably going to need a market over here as well at some point. And what the market does is it takes food from the granary, and it also takes charcoal and brings it to a more central location. So if I put a market here, it would bring the food across. And if we had homes up here, it would bring it much closer. So it's really, really kind of something you definitely need as you get further into the game. It's not really a problem right now. These only take wood. So let's whack these down here to give any of the spare workers something to do. How are we for stone? That's enough now, isn't it? It certainly is. Let's try it again. Take 2. Hopefully, did I put that in the right way? Oh, we'll soon find out. What else have we got going on? I don't really like these. This is probably going to be a good spot for a well, to be honest. Let's get rid of that. It just looks really strange. What's the edge? Yeah. Yeah, that covers here, so we'll definitely put another one in. You can't have enough of those things with the amount of fires that tend to happen. In fact, I've got quite a few already just looking at this. I did put that in back to front. Fantastic. I'll probably move it later on if I don't need to do it now. Once we have more stone to waste, because we currently don't. If we chop this one down here, we can definitely put another quarry here as well. Okay, they're working on that straight away. Fantastic. Chop those couple of trees down for me, please. Thank you. I could put another one here as well. You can only put 2 next to a piece of stone. Before, you could put one in every corner if the space was available, but they changed that. Which makes sense because it meant you could gain an awful lot of stone in a very short period of time if you had the people to do it. Right, okay, so tax you onto 1 gold. Fantastic. So food, eaten by homes 120. So we're not going to know for sure yet because this isn't full. We definitely need a library though. But we haven't got the gold for that just yet. But that is starting to build up slowly. Let's whack the next one on here. Probably going to put another one here. See, again, stone has gone instantly. And the good thing about trees is you can literally just come along, and if you've got 3 people like we have at the moment, there was 6, we can just say, come on guys, you're not doing anything right now, chop these down for me. And then you've instantly got some extra wood, but you can't do that with the stone, which is a shame. Oh, we got a fire. Are you out of the rain? Oh, you are. See what I mean about wells? Oh, this could be bad. Well, they've put that one out. Are they going to... Please don't burn the windmill down. Fantastic. Okay, that's done. Have we got enough to... Oh, yes, we have. Right, so you can now see the radius. So if you're happy with that, then go ahead and drop it on. If you want it to extend a little bit further, then make it taller. I'm going to put 1 more on here. But I don't want to go too high, because as soon as the ogre comes along, not enough support to... Oh, so that's one of the changes. So you need to put another block at the side of it in order to go higher. Aha. So that is one of the new things they did. I remember reading about that, but I wasn't quite sure how it worked, but now we know. So that's going to give me a little bit more radius, so we'll whack that on top of there. Brilliant. Right, what have you got to tell us? Some are unhappy. Yes, yes, and we're losing food as well. I'm well aware. I'm well aware of that. Food 196, 142. Have we changed year recently? So we're on year 32. Let's wait for year 33. We need another one on top of there. Oh! Land of Vase. Now, well, we're basically a bigger town. Which is really cool. I like that. That wasn't there when I was like playing the game. That's one of like the last minute things they seem to add it in. It used to say it somewhere on the screen. I think, oh, there it is. It is still here. You can still change the name of the town as well if you click on it, but we're not going to do that. Oh, a dragon. Oh, he's still one of the small ones. Not too worried about that. There is Steam achievements as well, which is not something I've seen yet because, again, the game was in testing mode, so that's kind of cool. I could potentially, depending on how things go, unusable stone, we can still remove those, right? Yes, we can. But we haven't got the tools. But I could start building the walls around. This is going to be slightly annoying. Oh, we've got illness. We've not built any hospitals, so we've got some sick people. It usually tells you with this, they could die, and they probably are going to die, because we don't have a hospital. And you have to clear the trees first. Let's see if we can do that. And the game has slowed down. Let's speed it back up. And we'll rotate you around and we'll drop you in. Hopefully. If those trees get chopped quick enough, we're probably going to lose those 17 people, which is going to draw some unhappiness. And when people are unhappy, they don't come into your town yet. 16 pleasants died and the happiness has started to take a bit of a tumble. So 32 sadness from a recent plague. And, oh, he's setting fire to us. Cheeky. Now this is one of the smaller dragons. The bigger ones will spread a lot more fire. Did I place one of these on top? Yes. We will get him next time. He won't get away with that. What else did we want to build? A library. Oh, they're quite small. Excellent. To be honest, I could probably put the library up here. And that's going to give a little bit more happiness. I think that cost us some gold as well. Let's see what people are saying. So they enjoy the town square. Has no charcoal. It doesn't say anything about the library. Maybe we need to wait for it to be built before the happiness kind of applies. Devastated about the recent dragon attack. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. We have some people up here. Right, basically. So we have some soldiers. They've got +4 skill and they're costing me 4 gold a year. So the way we look at that is down here. So we're getting 28 tax revenue and we're paying 4 of that to soldiers. So each year we're going to have 24 left over, and you can stock that up to 1,000. If you want to change that 1,000, you need to build more of these buildings here, and preferably place them the right way around. But as it stands, we don't need to. We're producing enough gold for what we need and a little bit more. But yeah, for the moment it's quite fine. But I think we should consider starting to build across here. But I want to build a few more towers. So what's the range on you? You're about there. So let's kind of mark out where we're going to have some of the towers. Stone is a real issue. And I would like to build a tavern. And I know a tavern will fit here, which will also increase the happiness of people. So we will do that as well. It's all going this episode, but it's starting to come together quite nicely. I will probably replace these homes at some point as well. We've almost got a hospital. Yes, excellent. That means that if we have any more sickness, the problem will be dealt with. Well, at least in the small term. Oh, here we go. Our peasants are truly miserable and fear things will never be better. 4 peasants have left the kingdom. So one thing you can do to increase happiness, not that it really matters right now, is you can have a festival. And that will give +15. So if you're having a really bad moment, you can do that and it will raise the happiness. But it does cost gold every time you do that. Wages 12 gold a year. So currently, paid to hospitals. Oh, hospitals cost gold as well. Wow, that is a new change. So now we're breaking even. So if we wanted more gold, we've got 2 options. We can either raise taxes, if I can click on the building, by doing this, or we expand our population. The more population, the more tax. So yeah, there's quite a bit to think about. It's a simple game, but it's quite complex at the same time, which I like. It gives you a lot to think about. I think if we put you somewhere here, and we'll put the one next to it because it's going to need one to support it. We'll need to do the same there, and we're going to put a few towers dotted around. I'm just thinking, I mean, I would like to use this, but I think initially I might just build some walls just to protect. The odds are they're going to come from this side where I've got nothing yet, which is always how it happens. It's slightly unfortunate. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode right here. I hope you've enjoyed it. But until next time, as always, take care.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.